Evening, everybody. How are we? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're hanging in. It's still a bit warm around here. Still a little bit warm. It's what we refer to as muggy. It's a bit muggy. It's very warm. It's very humid. We've had some storms which have kind of tried to blow things away and like make the air a bit fresher and stuff, which has been quite nice. But ultimately, it's still Andrew Ridgeley. It's a bit warm. Do you know what I mean? So we've got the fan on. The fan's gonna be blowing out back there. I'm gonna be blowing out through here, and there might be sweat as we get through the show tonight. Might be. Just need to set expectations early doors. But the main thing, the big news, the biggest news is that we have left Farrell Constanta. You might have seen it if you were here on Friday. We left Farrell Constanta. Romania is no more in this save. So I'm aware in the way the world is at the minute, that could be a declaration of things that could be quite horrible. It's not the situation. We have moved to Poland and we have a new club. Everybody, say hello to Rakow, Czestochowa. I had to cut that then because I've tried to pronounce the second part of the name and I gave up. I was like, right, you know what? If I cut it, that'll look really class, won't it? I'd be like, right, welcome to Rakow, Czestochowa, and then like hit the thing. And hopefully it looked as nice as it was meant to. Ivov already suggesting we get some water on the go. I think you're right, Ivov, to be honest. It's been one of those days where you need to stay hydrated because I think it's a 4 litre of water day today. So yes, this is us. Well, Rakow, Czestochowa? That sounds about right. That's close enough as far as I'm concerned. Czestochowa. Welcome to everybody, one and all, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on TikTok, whether you're on YouTube. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Hope you are well. Hope your weekends have been fun. Let me know what you've been up to and what's been happening. Give me some love in the chat. If you haven't dropped a follow before, now's a good time to do it, I reckon, isn't it? Come and say hello. We are in the Polish top division, so this is where we are. This is Rakow. We won our first match as well, which is quite spectacular. So we beat Slash Rakow 3-2. We came from 2-0 down, I believe. I want to say 2-0 down. I'm pretty sure it was. We were. Oh, no. Well, not quite 2-0 down. We came down we won 1-0 down, then we equalised, then they went 2-1 back up pretty quickly, and then we turned the screw a little bit. This is what it looked like. Okay, so this is Flabema. We gave the ball away. Czestochowa just giving it straight as Zapata, made it 1-0. Terrible goal to concede. Lederman bangs in the penalty though. That's pretty good. We like the look of him, by the way. Lederman, he looks like a decent player. This, however, was a poor goal to concede. Gave them too much time and space. But just after half time, Kostic came on, pulled it back for Pantovic. So Kostic, first touch, was basically set up a goal. Then Kodenash into Lederman, and Pankovic at the back post, volleys home. So yeah, 3-2 win. So very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Keeney says, looking at Channel Point Redemption and Do a Line is still there. Michael Owen was one miserable bastard. Yeah, he really was. It is still there. We will readjust everything as new games come into our psyche. We need to we'll do some stream overlays and stuff as well, and we'll do some rebranding with assets and stuff. As and when, if is needed, there will be some updates. No one really knows at the minute, do they? So let's just treat it as things will change in due course. Red Leicester cheese string, welcome in. A pleasure to have you, and one of the finest cheese strings of all, the Red Leicester. I must admit, I'm not a fan of cheese strings myself, but you know what? You've fine. You've done the hard yards there, right? So well played. So this is what our club looks like. This is what our team looks like. Not too bad, to be honest. I guess if we look into the squad planner, we'll be able to see what we look like compared to the rest of the league. Actually, we are quite bad compared to the rest of the league by the looks of it. Jay Tear in on the follow on TikTok. I appreciate that, my friend. Very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, overall, pretty bad. Okay, I thought we were all right, but maybe not. We have the 13th highest teamwork, and that's one of our better attributes. Also, we're 4th for passing, 4th in the league for passing, 7th for first touch, 5th for decision making, 14th for aggression. That includes goalkeepers. If we take goalkeepers out, actually, it doesn't really help. Goalkeepers in the league, we are the tallest goalkeeper. We have the biggest goalkeeper. That's something, and command of area is pretty good as well. Kicking, not so good. Reflexes, not so good. Handling, not great. Not great on one-on-ones or throwing or agility. Basically anything a goalkeeper needs to do, not brilliant. Ivod Vid in on the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. MCG, evening. TJ, missed Friday's stream. Watched the video of it. Had an irrational moment of you trying to stop you when asked if Sparta were good or the bad Prague. Turns out they're both horrible. Well, good job we didn't go through with it, isn't it? So tackling there. Tackling's decent. Heading's not too bad. Positioning's fine for our defenders, midfielders. Decent vision, decent long shots, decent enough passing, fine technique, teamwork, stamina not brilliant, tackling, decision making not ideal. Strikers, very, very good for finishing. Do you know what I mean? That could be quite good. Decent heading, decent anticipation, jumping reach is good. So overall, fine. Not particularly quick, sadly. Agility is okay. Balance is reasonable. Yeah, we're not a great side per se. Bravery. We have the second highest flair in the league, though, which is quite good. Vision, teamwork. Yeah, I think there's something we can work with here. Like, do you know what I mean? There's something we can work with. Technicals, passing, penalties, technique, reasonable. I made some notes the other day. I think we're lacking a defensive midfielder, to be honest. That's what we really need. A proper DM is what we need. Red Leicester Cheese String, hoping all is well, TJ. Just playing FM. Needed some FM in the background so I could focus when playing my save. See, I start the opposite. I think if I'm playing something, I need to just focus on my thing. I don't need the same thing again in my headphones, but I appreciate you being here, obviously. 2 starting strikers and my best centre-back pairing just got ripped away from me for 115 million. You got 50 million to spend. Right, get those scouts out. Get those scouts out. Get yourself some proper money ball recruitment. Look at some underutilized players. Make that money go as far as you can. That's what we want to be doing. That's what we like to do too. We want to try and see how far our money can stretch. Because we're not one for big money signings around here. Cheap and cheerful is what we try and go for. Or if we can have some element of strategic thinking, then that would be brilliant. Oh, of course, Senesi 34. That's an interesting one. I don't know what season you're in, but try and sign Pavlovic. Well, we're in 2030, so who is Pavlovic is probably the best thing to. This is the first question. Who is Pavlovic, and will he be interested in signing for a team on a free transfer? Bear in mind, we're looking at Aaron Sassu, who was a free transfer from Shrewsbury. Yeah. You tend to sign players because Genoa don't have any money. Well, exactly. That could be part of the problem as well, couldn't it? Aaron Sassu, do you know what? Let's get him in on trial. See if he. Well, I don't know if he'll come on trial because there's obviously other clubs trying to sign him properly. Right, he's gone to Legia Warsaw, so there you go. He's not going to come here. Serbian centre back. I don't know about free. Oh, that's no use for us, then, is it? The reason I say about free is we've got 560 grand and we're currently overspending on wages, so free is pretty much what we're after at this moment in time. Or maybe a loan could be quite good. I'm not entirely sure though if our scouts are able to find us a decent loan player. No chance of any Farrell players following. We looked at a couple MCG, and the cost of them was obviously going to be a problem. Now we do have a link up with Dortmund though, which is interesting. Of course, and we look like we can probably get them players to come in on a free. So that's something that we might look to explore. But if we go to our tactic, this is what we've started playing with, and it's a bit. We've not fully explored it really. I don't think this is fully the way we're going to be playing. Doesn't feel like that just yet. Musterman is in. Hello, Musterman. How are you, sir? Hope you're well. Welcome, you beautifully bearded creature. Yeah, character. You are. Hope you're well, my friend. It's awesome to see you. It really is. And if you aren't following the Musterman, then what are you doing? What are you doing? In life. Medical car, open a pack. I haven't got any packs, unfortunately. I had stickers a while ago. Then I had Pokemon cards. I mean, I'll tell you what I'll do. I mean, it might slightly ruin a video, but fine. We'll do it. We'll open a pack of. This is just a random packet of Pokemon cards that we got from a convention. So I'll do it, and then I'll reseal it and do it for a video. So if a good one comes up, let us know. Just pretend it hasn't happened, right? Okay, there you go. So this is what we've got here. So this is a random pack of Pokemon cards. So there might be something in there. There might not be. We will see. I've got. Okay, so there's an energy card in there, which is fine. All right, let's see what we've got. Energy. That's what's that? That's upside down. A Sacred Ash, Team Rocket's Hypno, which is decent. These must all be upside down. A Gabite. I feel like White Callum now. A Gabite, and then there's a Nidorina, a Baltoy, an Energy Recycler, a Medicham, Team Rocket's Watchtower, Aracuda, and what looks like an Amarok. So nothing particularly. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. We've got something. There's a reverse holo in there as well, and a Zarude. I know it's only a basic, but it looks pretty cool. So there you go. That's our opener pack. I haven't got too many on there, but there you go. I recognise one of them. That's more than I recognise, Dan. I'm not massively clued up on it, to be honest. So that's where we are. Ross, any skin recommendations? Yes, Ross, on TikTok, I recommend either the Musterman skin, or I recommend the WTCS skin as well. So that's what I would suggest. They are the best skins to have. They absolutely are. Is this top trumps or tarot cards? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. Evening, Mongo Killer. How are you, buddy? Welcome. Musterman, I'm all good, thank you. I'm very well indeed. All the better for seeing you. Gornis, love from Greece. Yes, my friend. Nice to see you, Gornis. How are you? What happened to Farrell? So basically what happened to Farrell was we came second in the league. We missed winning the title on the final day of the season. And we've been there for 3 years, and we sort of thought that was enough, really. We went, right, you know what? It's probably time to step away. So that's why we left. Yeah. Evening A15. Welcome. Radoshlevsku is wanted by Legia Gdansk, and he wants to talk to them. I would prefer some more money, to be honest. So what might happen is that if we lose this guy, then maybe we go back in for some of our old friends at Farrell. At Farrell. Welcome, Parksy. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Hope you're well. How's your stream? Hope you had a good one. What country are we in? We're currently in Poland. That's where we currently are at the minute. We've just joined Rakow. Luke says Serbia, Turkey, Montenegro and Lithuania in my World Cup 2 qualifiers. I'm Northern Ireland. Think I can qualify? I think you can as well. I believe in you. I think you can do it, Luke. Genuinely. You just need to believe, don't you? Lapa's move is off because they're under transfer embargo. Oh, fair enough, right? Let's cancel that then. Okay. Dealer's off. Repo, sorry to aside from Musterman skin. What was the other one you recommended? The other one that I recommended is this one, the WTCS, which is what we're currently using over at our on our stream itself right here. WTCS or Saz is good as well. I like Saz. Like, I would love to use the Musterman skin, and I would love to be able to fully get my hands into it and understand it properly, because like I would like to be able to like back up what I say, and I think we need to get rid of attributes in FM. So I'd like to be able to be like, oh, and this is why. But I just don't understand all the numbers. And Musterman's tried to teach me so many times, like as if I'm a 5-year-old. And I appreciate the fact that he tries so hard with me. And it is like trying to teach a child. I understand that. But bless him. He has the patience of a saint, does Musterman. Imagine scouts who walk and say, check this lad, he's got 17 pace. Oh, 100% casual. That's exactly what they do in real life. Exactly it. Yeah. Everyone, I want this game to be more realistic, but I still want to have attributes and the ability to create like really, really weird transfers and a list of wonder kids and plug in tactics, please. That's what I'd like. But keep it realistic. But also allow me to go from tier 10 to Champions League in 9 seasons. So realistic. I want it realistic in the way that I don't win anything, ever. Like, I've won a 2nd Division Romanian title so far in this save, and I liked it. Luke, I was beating Germany in the quarterfinals. They scored late on, ended up winning extra time. Nice, good work, Luke. Good work. I'd rather not sell you, actually, because you seem to be fairly handy as a youngster. As FM develops, says Rich, we'll get more data at the front end of game screens rather than the back where we have to deep dive. I think you're probably right. I can see that as a realistic thought process. Ian Ballian on the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you very much indeed. Mungo, see you like my win on Discord. Did I? Probably. I can't remember. When was it? What was it? Give me more information on it, Mungo. Was it the 9-3 one? Possibly. Can't remember. Let's find a way to transition from solely attributes to data on the main player screen. Needs to be an all-on-one page for the casual player. Well, the casual player will never do data. Like they will never load Football Manager up and go straight for what is my progressive pass percentage. They want attributes, because FIFA has attributes. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a casual player does. Evening Junkie, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. That's what the casuals want. The casuals don't want the data, so they've got to try and bridge the gap, haven't they? Really, as to who wants what and how they manage it. But I think I can see the game developing more with a sleeker approach, and it's not going to be full of all this gubbins and nonsense on the front screen. I don't think there's going to be. I think you're going to have to click stuff to find other stuff. Matty C, 18 months on the Prime. Thank you, Matty. Very, very kind indeed. Very kind. Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff don't really make no sense. Like, I mean, I click there. That doesn't mean anything to anybody. Do you know what I mean? It means nothing. Even to me, there's not a lot of that screen that I use. I look at it and I go, all right, there's my names. Like, all this extra space here, pretty much, like, I'm ignoring. Yeah. Luke, is my Twitch just the same as my TikTok? It is, yes, but you do get to see the full screen. So if you want to see any of the extra bits and pieces, then yes, that's where I'd go and find it. Over there. So Joel Dapo in on the follow as well. Appreciate it, Joel. Very kind. Ian says no problem. Trying to struggle on by my save. Might get some tips. Might do. I mean, I wouldn't guarantee you're gonna get tips, but you never know. Them you might somehow inadvertently end up with a tip. You know, stranger things have happened at sea, right? Safe chicken in as well. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. What team are we? We are Rakow in Poland, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce their second name. Rakow Czestochowa. Maybe not. Don't know. That's what I'm calling them. Welcome, Luke. In over on Twitch. Transition from TikTok. I like it. Build a nation safe. No, Journeyman safe. Journeyman safe. So we've been in. We started off unemployed with no experience, no badges, no job. We had a CV. That was it. A CV and a dream. And we started our career in Finland for 4 years. We were at HIFK. Got to like the playoffs to try and get themselves promoted to the first division. Didn't quite work, but unfortunately, it just coincided with our contract expiring. And we thought, you know what? We had an 18-month transfer embargo. We were amateur status, then we were professionals. It was like, I think we've earned the chance to go somewhere else. We weren't even getting paid in Finland. And then Farrell Constanta, which is Georgie Hadji's club, they picked us up and they offered us the chance to move to Romania, which we took. We won the league, won the second division at the first time asking, and then got into the top division, got into Europe, finished third, got into the Europa Conference League qualifiers, got through all 4 rounds, beating Trabzonspor, then beating Club Brugge on penalties, got to the group stage, got to the knockout stage, believe it or not, of the Conference League, and lost the title on the last day of the season by 1 point to Steaua Bucharest. And at that point I was like, yeah, we've gone too far. Like, that's as good as it's going to get. We were beating cup finalists in our first season as well, should probably mention, when we were in the second division. We got to the cup final, got hammered by Steaua Bucharest 4-0. And it was that thing, like, we could have stayed in Romania for another year. We got £8 million to spend on players, so we had a lot of money. But it was just that thing going like, what are we actually going to do in Romania? Nothing really. And we thought maybe it was a good chance to move, try something different. What a goal that is. Bednarek, is he offside? We've just turned down a bid for him. Is he on? Is he off? It's off, sadly. What's the situation here? Miles off. Absolutely miles off. So yes, then we've ended up now here into Poland, Rakow. RZV has asked, do we know for any good tactics for Leverkusen? Not at all, mate. No, I haven't got a clue. I've not managed Leverkusen this year, I'm afraid, so sorry, can't really help you on that one. Someone might be able to in the chat, possibly. I'm sure there's loads on YouTube. Nathan Mayhew, appreciate the follow, very kind. We do have an affiliate link with Dortmund, Dan. Absolutely, yeah. Farrell, we had a link with Wolfsburg, so a couple of good German links. Maybe we'll get him Job. Right, we have dominated possession so far, but we'll see what we do. Yeah, we need to re-upload our data hub as well, don't we? That's the thing. So, a couple of games in, we'll be able to start looking at what our players are doing, and then maybe one day we will actually use that as our recruitment focus. Radoslavsku inside, Bednaret, Lederman. It's the first time I've used a 3 at the back system as well for a while. That wasn't that tactic we had at Celtic, which was like ridiculous on FM23. Oh, we're getting turned apart here. Well cleared. Oh no, it's coming back. It's gonna be a goal. Told you. Oh. Job did score yesterday. He did, Rich, and he got man of the match as well. So apparently he's just a surname. Apparently. That's a poor goal to concede. Goalkeeper's got to do much better. But the ball just hits Lederman on the back of the heels. He's not even aware that it's happening. Any good ways to make money? I've had 2 potential takeovers, but it's never happened. Best ways to make money, Ian? Sell your best players. I know it sounds really obvious, but that is the way to make money. Sell your players, buy cheaper players on less wages. That's it. That's the way to do it. You know, without that, there's not really a viable alternative, I don't think. Kostic came on and got himself an assist, didn't he? So let's consider that. Let's put Pantanovic off. Yeah, let's do that, actually. Pantanovic for Kostic. Kitalono's coming on as well. Evening, Oscar. All good, thank you. How are you? Hope you're well. One thing I really improved from is the podcast. I forgot the name. Oh, is it the FM Show podcast, Ivod? It's a very good podcast about it is. If it's not, you need to start listening to that every single Thursday. Myself, RDF Tactics, Simaggio, dropping info. Occasionally talking about Football Manager. All balls through. Kostic. Oh, it's off the post. That's the one. That's what you like, innit? Very good podcast, excellent host and guest. Agreed, Rich. I would go as far as saying, out of all of the Football Manager podcasts, I think we're the best. Granted, there's only a handful, but still, I'm gonna put us at the top. Oh, Dennis. Okay, we have got the ball back. Mucha. Come on, boys. 10 minutes to go. Kitalono. Ball through. Kostic. Is he off? I think he's off again, isn't he? This is 2 goals disallowed in this match. Arms are down. It's another one disallowed. Oh. I mean, he is off. He is off a lot. Okay, so the invincible season with Rakow looks like it's going to end at match day 2. MCG found the FM show increased my bear knowledge by at least 500%. The FM knowledge decreased the same amount. That seems about right. Trying to get Tony TJ to pay me is a PR rep. Yeah, I'll give you a profit share at Rich. When I get paid, you get paid. Right, we should have won that. Yara's disappointed. I can upset one player. We have talked a lot about bears. Right, we can get back on it, don't worry. Evening, Adam from Poland. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Hope you well. Hope you well. Oscar, favourite song? I mean, that's for you can't ask someone their favourite song. It's asking someone who their favourite child is. It's possible to pick one song. I can't even pick my favourite song from a band. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. What about yourself? What's your favourite song, Oscar? Let's lead the charge. Let's lead the charge. Here we got Noz Karo is from Poland as well. Adam says their club is Lech Poznan. Nice. Favourite band then? Again, you can't do favourite band either. Like, because you got to try and like strip it back, haven't you? Like, it could be Oasis, it could be the Wu-Tang Clan, it could be Biffy Clyro, it could be U2, it could be the Pet Shop Boys, it could be Queen, it could be Slipknot. Depends on what day you ask me. It could be Linkin Park. Did sign a DM, but I'm not sure you'll rate him. Okay, Dan, give me a bit of info. All well, thank you, Roadhouse. Very good indeed. Glencore says, I find it funny you can get a player to sack his agent. Hires one straight away. He's been in his back pocket the whole time. Yeah. Go to karaoke song. I don't do karaoke. I must admit, I don't do that. Forever in Blue Jeans or Uptown Girl. Nice. Yeah, no worries, Ivod. Take it easy, my friend. Speak to you soon. Brady McGrath. Yours a Baleda, 34, Spanish. Looks like he should be defender or defensive mid. What about the New York Red Bulls? Ooh. I don't know if he's going to be interested in coming, but let's have a little, let's have a nosy, shall we? Wojciech Tonia. Now, see, I don't really know if I want to sell him, actually. No, you know what? Let's cancel that because we don't need to sell him. Lech have a great goalkeeper. Now, here's the thing, Adam. We're in 2030, so do they still have a great goalkeeper? That's the question. Remember, rule, you go to karaoke, if you go to the toilet or if you smoke, you get nominated for any song when you come back. The amount of stuff I've had to be singing after going to the toilet is unbelievable. That's fair. That is fair. I think that seems fair. Yeah, I'm not one. As I say, I'm not one for karaoke or anything. So, but I think those rules seem reasonable. I quite like. Look at that fella you've posted there, Dan. Where did you find him? Thoughts on the pipe bomb on Friday night? I thought it was interesting. I don't know if it was. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I find it really interesting that people are now going, oh, maybe they shouldn't go to Saudi. You know, like now is the time, rather than like all the other reasons they shouldn't have been there in the first place. I do now like the whole theory of thinking that they should put Night of Champions in Chicago and have Cena walk out and redo the Summer of Punk and finish it that way. That would be quite cool. So Gabby George is now transfer listed by Constanta. It'll cost us 750 quid to loan him in. It is a proper Cena Rooney wrestling thing, and that to me makes it quite funny. Because now Punk's got to like do his morals as well, hasn't he? Which again is quite funny, because you're sort of thinking like, right now he's got to try and decide whether he wants to actually be there or not. $725,000. This is a lot of money, Dan. How much did you pay for this guy? Did you get him cheaper than? Where have you posted it? Yeah, how much did you pay for this guy, Dan? Because 725 grand is a lot of cash we don't have, unfortunately. 1.3 million we definitely don't have. So yeah, he can be on the short list, but I don't know if we're going to be getting him at all. You took it down. You take it way down, way down. Why did we leave the previous job? We've just been there for too long, to be honest, Dennis. Yeah, we'd been there for like 3 years, and we thought that was enough, to be honest. I mean, there's still a couple of players that we quite liked from Farrell that we might still try and bring in. Biscagno is still transfer listed, which seems really bizarre. Gabby George, Albu is unregistered. He's 30 years old, so probably a reason for that. But it looks like Antal's going to be going. Well, that's to us. Did they sell? They sold QP for 115 grand as well. We could have had him actually. Chris, you could have picked an easy club name. We could have done. I call them Rakow, but I don't have the second name to hand. So I've been criticised in the past for not being able to pronounce the players' names. So I figured we'd go with this abomination of a name to try and pick. So yeah, how are you, pal? Hope you well. Looking forward to seeing how I try and edit this on a video. You can do multiple takes, I'm guessing, and you can just pick the closest one, yeah? That probably feels the best way of doing it. We've got a Czech friend asked me to see how it's pronounced. I mean, you can. I mean, we are in we're in Poland, but I don't want to be the guy to say they all speak the same thing. That would be the same language. That would be uncouth of me to suggest that. Oh no, Chris is getting cancelled now. It's like going, oh, you're a team in Wales. I've got a mate who's Canadian. I'll ask him. Yeah. Good. Close enough. You know what they're like around there. They all speak the same. It's fine. I've got a friend who's Czech. Frankie Keenan in on the follow. Appreciate that, Frankie. Very kind. You are getting cancelled, yeah. But you know what? It's funny. We'll all get cancelled eventually. Yeah. At least you go down for something proper. Yeah. What's the signing guidelines for this club? By the looks of it, sign players who are free. That seems to be... we don't seem to have a great deal of money, so... International cap bonus. Right, there's Georgie in. Check out the Belgium amateurs for real gems. Oh, nice. I mean, we do have some, as I say, we've got a link up with Dortmund, so technically we should look to use that, I think, really. And just try and bring in as many Dortmund players as we can and hope that they're going to be decent. Sort of feels like the obvious thing to do, doesn't it? Don't Google Belgium amateurs. Yeah, don't, no, definitely not. You do it on the dark web though. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, I think we need a little bit of steel in the midfield. That's what I think we're lacking. And so what I'd like to do, and I don't know if we can do this, is lose all this nonsense. We don't need that. It needs to be things like, oh, this is good. This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? Trying to think about this in general. So we want to look at tackles and interceptions, probably. Interceptions per 90. At least 1.5. I'm guessing though there's not going to be many you're going to get for this season because there's not many games been played. Even Theo, how are you, buddy? Welcome. How have I come back and we're on the DM again? Well, because I had a day off, Sam. That's why. And we didn't sign a DM last time. So. And we're just looking around. So we're trying to find out whether or not we do need a DM. What we're looking at, so we want at least a 1,000 minutes. We're not going to get 1,000 minutes because that's too many games. So it's not going to happen before the start of the season. I want like headers and stuff, don't I? I suppose technically even tackles, maybe. Tackles attempted. can always increase it, can't we? I know tackles aren't really what we're looking for, but then pressures attempted per 90. At least 2, and we'll see what comes back as the season goes on. Sam, no point looking at their percentage. Look at their face stats. Yeah. Yeah, the easy way of doing it is just look at their attributes, obviously. But that's quite boring, isn't it? Bring in John McGinn. That's what we need, Owen. That's what we need to do. John McGinn is the answer. John McGinn might be 40 in this save, but he will still be perfect in Poland. In fact, you know what? Where is John McGinn? It's a great answer. Assistant manager, unemployed. Bring him in. Bring him in. Who's my current assistant manager? Arta Veshka. Oh, nah. Get him gone. Oh, he doesn't want to come. Oh, what about Job? Job might fancy it, surely. Still at Sunderland. No loans just yet. And he's on 75 grand a week, so maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Rooney Bargy. Well, we probably won't get Rooney Bargy as well. Try Santiago Asquispar. Right, we're in 2030, so what's this guy going to be? Let's have a look at this. We tend not to take Ascas Ibar. I mean, this is going to be someone who's worth if they're in, they're worth about 48 million quid. They're 34, 5'6". No chance. No chance. Mate, you should have grown. Yeah. Sorry, because current assistant manager, you don't have the arse shield of John McGinn. Exactly. And do you know what? I think he'd understand that. He'd be like, yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Get me gone. Kolo Toure as a coach. It's not quite John McGinn, but it's good enough, isn't it? Jeff Hendrick wants. I mean, that's. Try Mustang too. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? You know, in the top division of Poland in 2030, let's try and get one of the biggest wonder kids in the game. Yeah, good shout. It's probably not going to happen, I don't think. Urbanski, he's in Italy somewhere, but he's Polish. Do we know who Urbanski is? Trying to sign Stephen or Paul McGinn. Sorry, Mrs. McGinn. Get Naipan. There you go. Yeah. Just sign Lamil Yamal. Just get them all in. I don't know why I'm wasting my time. I should just do that. Yeah. I mean, unless these players are going to sign for like 300 grand, my budget is non-existent. It's £500,000 and I'm overspending on wages. So I probably aren't even going to get someone. It's probably going to be a loan player, really. Or I just go into Dortmund and just try and hope for one of their young players being not crap. Yeah. So free agent. You know what, Sam? Yeah. The free players are. There's free players that have come in on trial as well. Have I not done this before? Am I new to this game? Maybe I am. Possibly. I don't know. You bought Naipan for £3.4 million for your save, and he's been worth £80 million. It's not even been one season. Well, this is my problem. See, I'm in 2030, and I didn't think to do that when I was in Finland. I should have done that. I should have bought Naipan. Yeah. Always some gems in with the attribute requirement search on. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, if you're searching by attributes, you can absolutely find some gems. It's the easy way of doing it, but it just don't work for me. Like, I don't like doing search by attributes, because it takes away any element of achievement. Do you know what I mean? So, but each to their own. Each to their own, I suppose, is the way of looking at it. Yeah. Because I don't think there's any football manager sits around in real life going, right, find me a defensive midfielder who's got tackling of 16 and above. Find me a striker who's got finishing of over 17. It's not a thing, is it? I found a save I'm going to enjoy and not doing Aaron. Are you sure, Chris? Do you reckon? Do you reckon you're going to do that? Where's it at? Who are you going to be? I'm also doing something as well that the FM community, I'm going to call them the FM community, don't like, and I'm playing three centre backs, and well, I mean, it is positive, but it's not. It's certainly not gegenpress. Lederman inside. Bednarek gives the ball away. Win it back. Cardenas gets the byline. Bednarek. There we go. That's what we like. You'll do an attribute search for long throws. See, that one again, you should be able to do that by data though, shouldn't you? You should be able to like work that out as to who's got a long throw. Or maybe like some sort of common knowledge thing. Spurs are the best team in the world on every save I play. It's annoying. There you go, Alex. There you go, Chris. Alex on TikTok says the Spurs are the best team ever. So, maybe one of yours? Whether he finds it annoying, so maybe not, possibly. You're at Guingamp, relegated to the third tier of French football. Oh, nice. Pantovic makes it too. I like the lower divisions of French football. It's fun. Find me a freckled-faced, ginger-headed 6'7" Segundo Volante. That's what I want to find, Jason. Calaspiros, indeed. Calaspiros, and say. Let Rudy Budgie fly. Udoji always seems to score past you, says Front. I've been pipped to the title by Spurs for the second season running. There you go. Spurs are winning the title. Convinced Dane Scarlett to be part of the revival. Well, we had Captain Scarlett at Peterborough, so we knew all about him. Oh, there's 3. What's this? 25 minutes in? 3-0 up. Love a bit of this. I had a save in the. I must have told this, Chris, possibly. I was manager of Claremont Foot, maybe like FM 16 or something. There's 4. I was Claremont Foot, and it was very, very good. Great time there. Try Liverpool, Uruguay. It's a hard one. Oh, yeah, Uruguay was not particularly fun. Lucas, how long am I going to play for? So I tend to stay on stream till about midnight-ish. UK time. That's how long we're here for. Get Cavan Sullivan for the fun of it. What will be the fun of it, Alex? Tell me more about this guy, because I don't know who this guy is. What's my view on Maddie the streamer? I think Maddie's pretty cool. He came on our stream the other night. We had some fun. It was good. We got some love for the guy. You know, as I think we should do. Tudorica and on the follow as well. Very kind. Very kind. So sure have a cracking youth system. They do. Senechien as well. There's some fun teams in France. Stop trying to knock the ball past him. You can't do it. See, oh, give away a penalty, right? Tell you what, stop trying to run after people, right? Just hold your shape, okay? Nothing silly, okay? I guess, like, you know, like you had Red Star Paris as well. It's quite good fun. Even Luffy, how are you, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everything is good. Talking of French League, Gaetan Laborde is a legend. It's not a name I know, but talk to us about Gaetan Laborde. Who or what? Oh, got to have scored that. That was easier to have scored than to miss. Surely, surely, that was nailed on. Let's put Zajik in for Ragman, actually. Mucha can come in. Actually, no. Ojinska. Actually, no. For Kittelon at right back, at wing back. Actually, try that. That might work. Andre, want to play online? No, I'm all right, thanks, Andre. Yeah, we've got a network save going on the FM show on Patreon, but we are Rakow in Poland at the minute. We're doing Journeyman save. Best striker I ever used was in Wigan save. Bought Matteo Joseph, carried you to the Premier League. Ooh, nice. See, I like the fact though there's the players that you remember that just like make the saves. Ricky J. Jones at Peterborough. That's what we remember. Oh, hits the defender. Bednarek, he's got to score from there, surely. Got to take advantage, surely, haven't we? We are in 2030, Andre. That's where we are. 2030. So, a reasonable way into the FM universe thing. Oh, McGee chasing it down. What am I playing it on? PC. PC does it. Not a console player, not a mobile player. Any European trophy. The Romanian second division is a European trophy. So that's why I think it's potentially a European trophy. Ricky J. Jones of St. Pauli. I know. What a crazy thing that is, right? But I'm very much here for it now. And if such a thing as FM26 exists, then St. Pauli for the beta is a possibility, isn't it? Alex Ward, are we on Twitch? Yes, we are. We're on Tony Jameson FM on Twitch. So same as it is on TikTok. Kitalono goes just close. We get to see everything on screen. What team do we use in Romania? We were Farrell Constanta in Romania, but we're now Rakow in Poland. We were in Romania for 3 years, but we just ended our job in Romania. We lost the league title to Stoyer on the last day of the season by a point, and we thought, you know what, that's enough. AJ's in here. Welcome in. Welcome from TikTok. Pleasure to see you. Appreciate the follow as well. Very kind. Rakow. Oh, Rakow. Okay. Cool. Apologies, Zashu. Rakow. I'll work on my Polish as we go through. We did start the save unemployed, Welsh James. Yes, we did. Yeah. Kitalono, pick that one out. Get up there. One of the old OBK lads. Send that one to Reader, to Ropper. He'll like that. Watch this. Brings it in from the outside. Inside. Off the underside of the bar. Little bit of Kitolono magic. Bradley Fink is going to become an icon with my Acrylis Salonika squad, says Jason. Knocked out the Champions League group stages, not before he scored 11 goals in the qualifying and group stage matches. Build that man a statue, Jason. Build that man a statue. Sounds like a great player. So that's a decent result against Katowice. Puts us third. I'll be honest, it makes that 1-0 defeat look a little bit upsetting now, doesn't it? Do I like Poland? We've only been here for 3 matches, I must admit, so I am learning Poland. Based on the results so far, yes. Yes, I like it so far. But, I mean, there's always a potential for it to go wrong, right? So, as long as I keep doing well, and as long as I keep trying my best, as long as it's fun, then yes, we'll have a good time in Poland. And as a country, I've never been. I must admit, I've never been to Poland as a country. We have a Polish restaurant that we go to in town quite a lot for breakfast. They serve brilliant food, really, really good food. So I love going there. Now, do we sign Gabby George on loan? I think we do, because I think he can play. He did well enough last year, right? Come on, Gabby, in you come. Little sad to see Goldberg was moving in the Gunther segment. The guy deserves a retirement match. Mixed feelings about this. Look, it's just nonsense, isn't it? Like I didn't think that Gunther should have been given the title again, but don't do it. They'll do what's best for Saudi, not what's best for business. Save idea. Sunderland is the save idea. Fred. It's my answer all the time. Anybody who asks for a save idea. Sunderland is the save idea. Look for Yanis Preview. What is Yanis Preview? Where does Yanis Preview play? What position is he? Goldberg's already out of retirement. I think all of Goldberg's matches are retirement matches. Pretty sure. Where who's Purvu? Where's he play? Plays out wide. £3.2 million? Yeah, we're not getting him. It's a Saturday main event in the US. It's not in the US, it's in Saudi. So, but... Oh, main event might be in the US, but yeah, the whole the Night of Champions thing's in Saudi, isn't it? Right. Kolo Toure is in. Okay. In as coach, Urbanski. Can we also get Yaya? I'll try. Kasper Urbanski at Bologna. In on the shortlist for you, Tristan. It's not the same one, is it? Toure, coach of Saudi Arabia. I mean, yeah, I don't think that your club has the ambitions of mine. What you mean is, I don't think you can pay me enough money because I like sports washing. He doesn't want to come, so fine. Colo apparently is the best Toure. Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but we'll go with it. So there you go. That's what's happened. Do we want to sell Lapper? Yeah, he doesn't look very good, does he? Right, away you go. Out you get. Yeah, I wouldn't have had a problem going to say Newcastle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But purely for sporting ambition and not because of who they're owned by, Chris. That's the thing. Because they're not owned by Saudi Arabia, are they? Despite their Saudi Arabian green shirts and being owned by Saudi Arabia. completely irrelevant and just it's just people nitpicking, if anything, really. What budget have I got? I've got the same budget that a child has going to the sweet shop, about £500,000. So not very much at all. Dear Jazz, in with a follow. Appreciate you, my friend. Very, very kind indeed. We are fishing. I have no morals. I'd take the money, says Keeney. Keeney, my word. I thought better of you. But you know what? At least you're honest, though. Rather than going, oh, I'm off out to, to spread the good word of Saudi and make it better. I'm out for the money, mate. That's what I'm here for. Literally that. Do you think we could sign some of Moses and Generation foot players? Ooh. We could possibly do that. It's like in the American Office, isn't it, when it's going, right, here's an ethical dilemma. Would you steal the bread to save your starving family? Like, no, I would not let my family starve, and I would not steal the bread. So, yeah. What positions do you want to sign? I don't really know, to us. I've looked at DMs, but overall, I think I'm relatively happy with my squad, to be honest. I think maybe a striker probably is where the smart money would go. I think we should always be looking to sign. Like, goals win games, don't they? Yeah, so I reckon if we can get a good striker in, that would help us. It's always going to give us more of a chance. I love Newcastle too much to suddenly drop interest. You know what, Tristan? I agree. I understand, and I'm sure, when Mike Ashley was in charge, you were not one of those ones who wanted to protest against the owner. You're happy to just, stand by with a businessman and go, you know what? He's fine. He's doing the best he can for the club. And you were just happy. You were just like, hey, you know what? Yeah. Whoever comes in to the football club, it's fine. They're just custodians. Didn't protest but didn't have a fond opinion of him. Again, I find this funny. I still find this hilarious. Because I'm not just bake the bread. Exactly. That's exactly it. Roadhouse. South Africa is great for bargains. It can be. You're right, It can be. There is not a huge budget. No. Radoslevsku from Stoya. We had Radoslevsku or one of the Radoslevskus at Farrell. But yeah, getting players in is going to be tough, I think. We haven't got a lot of money. There you go. Lodz want 1.3 million. And Dan reckons he got this for like 400 grand up front. For Patrick Olejnik, I mean, he looks like the sort of player we'd be wanting. 19 to 20 for determination. If we do it via attributes, right? If we do it via he wins the ball, yeah, and he wins his headers and he can pass. That's what we like. That's what we like, but then how do we make this a thing? Dan, did you say this was something like 400 grand and then like loads of like add-ons and stuff? I don't want to bankrupt the club for one player, that's the problem. do that. Anyone from Generation Foot that's affordable. It's not the worst. It's not the worst idea. Oh, they could do that. Let's try that. There you go. Cowshagger, 19 months in. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind, very kind. Generation Foot. Let's see what Generation Foot got, shall we? We're a fan. We're a fan of their work. How do you make FM more entertaining or immersive after a few seasons? Asked Gadzinska. Oh, do you know what? For me, that's when it becomes fun. Like when you're a few seasons in and you don't know who any of the players are and everyone's new gens, that's when the fun starts. Because then you start getting these players that nobody else is going to have in any of their saves, and you just go from there. So Youssou Cisse, 18-year-old Senegalese striker. I think he's the. I'm going to suggest he's the one, right? They've also got Musa Ndeye. 12 goals from midfield, 4 assists, but there's Moses, Marshall Koulibaly. Build a Nation definitely makes it fun as well. Mamadou Koulibaly, 28 years old, simulate 15 seasons, start your game there. He's already playing the majority of his games, he's a winner. Exactly, at age 20, at age 18, he's 100%. He's nailed down, which means we might not be able to get him on trial, though. That's the only problem. So I'm going to have to scout him properly, I reckon. Or just take a punt and see if we can get him in on a free. Right, let's go with it. Let's try a free offer. Let's see what happens. I've got a feeling I'm about to blow all my money by accident, but that'll be fine, right? That'll be totally fine. Yeah. $2.5. All right, okay. He wants in. Right, Alejnik could be the guy. Dan, your boy could be happening. Yeah, do a team scout report on them, scout more than one player. Yeah, I think because of where they are, though, it's going to be difficult to do that. It's going to cost me too much, I think. Stoyer in for Senesi. 34 years old. He's going to decline so much, isn't he? £11,000. We can't afford him. Never mind. Okay, so we're against Lodz reserves in the cup. We're playing FM24. Tony over on TikTok. 350 up front, 402 6 months installments. Oh, see, I'm spreading that. I'm spreading those payments for a long time. Radoslavsky's wanted, so let's move him out by Gabby George, shall we? So he fits in there. Feels weird trying to consider making changes to a team that won 5-0. So 5-1, maybe? done with Farrell career mode. Yeah, so it was more about a 5-2. That's right. Yeah, it was more about the fact we're doing a Journeyman. So it's not like we were never going to be at Farrell forever, or Prika. So yeah, we were never going to be at Farrell forever. We got to within 1 point of winning the title, and I was like, oh, you know what? We can't really go for another season in Farrell, so we moved off. 3 years in Romania was fun. We'll try somewhere different. Try Poland. We almost went to Japan with Jubilo Iwata was an option. A Prika in on the follow, very kind. Zotter, good cross. Pantovic's header just gone wide. Is it bad I sim matches with the skin? It is bad, Hassel. But you know what? It's entirely up to you end of the day. Appreciate the follow though. Very kind. Lech Poznan is better, says Pavel. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I mean, I'm not a Rakow fan, so I can't really comment too much on it. Bednarek in for Pantovic. Is that another offside goal? If it is, this is going to be 3 offsides already tonight. That counts. Just the 2 offsides in the other match. That's fine. This one does count though. Bednarek, great cross. Good little animation there from Pantovic, getting his head there before the goalkeeper gets down. Good save by the keeper. So, as it stands, we're currently second. Here's Lederman, free kick, off the top of the crossbar. Oof. Phil Jagielka is beating Slask. So that keeps them top. I'm now wondering, do I need another midfielder in there? Is that Jan Bednarek? No, it's not. No, I think he's a defender. I think, isn't he? Possibly. This is a forward player, but I think it's a. Pretty sure it's a new gen. Yeah, it's Michael Bednarek, 21-year-old. Remember the birthday stream a few years ago? Retro Sunderland. Imagine having Miroslav Klose in this team. Miroslav Klose, Kevin Phillips, 100 goals between them. Apparently we've been saying Phil Jagielka's name wrong. Yeah, apparently so. Him and Benjamin White. Apparently just decided, oh, you know what? Yeah, no, it turns out I've been saying it wrong. Like, you should have probably said beforehand. Do you know what I mean? I think we talked about that on the Harry Robinson episode of the podcast, because his mate is Paul Glatzel, who we all thought was Paul Glatzel, but apparently he's called Powell. So there's a cracking little reaction clip of me going, "Is your mate Paul Glatzel?" Actually, like, hang on, who's this you're on about? Oh, good ball through, nearly. Bednarek almost slipping it in. That's what she said. Oops. Oh no, I feel like my players were pressing a little bit too much there. I feel like I should have just let players just like hang about for a bit. So we've caused our own problem here. And then 2 defenders jumping and not getting anywhere near the ball. That's not good enough. Plus they've barely had a shot. Right, what are we going to do? An hour in. Yara's not playing particularly great. So, is it another option for Kitolono, a wing back? Might as well. Try that. Lederman. Ragamuran's not having a great time, so let's possibly bring Zizishk in. Don't know how you pronounce it. Try that. God, Dennis isn't playing very well either. Okay, we might need to change something else as well. Possibly. Well, Wisla Plock, they go up to 5th, so it's not like they're dreadful. God, Dennis 6.2 though, that's really, really bad. Don't know whether to try the same thing and put another midfielder on. Do you know what? Let's try it. There's a complete wing back on attack, actually. See if he works. Eric Catalano was massive for me for Trumza. Wasn't he just abs? Like one of the absolute stars of the of Football Manager. So I'm very excited to see him here. I've turned up and he's already here. I'm just like, yeah, all right, we're gonna have fun here. We're gonna have fun. Is 1-1 fine? Would you take 1-1? Elisa Badede is better than Lewandowski. I need to double check that, but I'll probably go with you, Jason. Okay. Right. So there's some sort of issue with our away form. 2 away matches, 2 defeats. Yeah, let's not blame Catalano for that, shall we? Let's try and blame someone else. Florin Butcher. You know what? He'll be free. Let's bring him in. He's from Dortmund. Hopefully, he'll be. We'll be able to play him as a proper wing back. Minimum release clause of 150 grand. He's not interested. He's going to just sign a new contract. Oh, no. That means he's decent. That means he's alright, isn't he? This is the one we need to keep our eyes on. Is Yusu Cisse. We'll get him in January. Maybe the end of the season, possibly. Do we go to the Dortmund striker then that's available? He's only 5'9". Bruce. Swatter's out for 2 months now. Right, so now we need another centre back. So that's going to make us rethink what we do. So we're going to have to change our tactic now. Actually, no, Rosinski could play there. But then we're now into... That's fine, don't worry. Don't worry, we've got young lads that we can bring up. Up the baby back, Rakow ribs. I like that. We could definitely call it that. I like what Lama was saying as well the other day, that it was an Australian put down at Rakow, Rakow. Okay, so Bakella can go on the bench there. Try that, shall we? LFC in on the follow. Appreciate that, my friend. Very kind, very kind. Keeney, I'm tempted to start a Polish save, see if I can develop players enough to get them to Celtic. We've done a few polls over the years. There has been a few, hasn't there? There has been a few. Timinski out for 3 months. Do you know what? I might have to put the hold up on a Lejnik. I know it looks like he's coming in. But I wonder whether we just sign. Well, whether we just. Whether we sign the lad from Germany on a free transfer. £1 million. Do you know what? I think he might be the difference. Right. Okay, Dan, on your head be it. Okay. He's coming. Okay. Patrick Olejnik's here. It's a lot of money. Up to £1 million. We've never spent that kind of money for I don't think we spent it in Romania, did we? No, no, we did. Right, Urbanski, £5 million. Ooh, we probably can't get him. Tristan. He's worth a few quid, mind. Goalkeeping coach, SM Haldradi. It's not bad, actually. Brandner, there's possibly the best one. Sebastian Brandner. Stefan Ortega. Right, Jacob writes on out. Don't you love it when players won't sign as you're not big enough club in rep? And then they go to the club that they got relegated last year. That's the thing, innit? It always happens. How better is the PCFM 24 over the PlayStation 5 24? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, Ollie Rob. I've never played the PlayStation version. I don't own a PlayStation for a start. That's part of it. Ooh, Florent Butel. You Butel. Look at this, lad. We have, yeah, that's what we want, isn't it? A little bit of Dortmund freebie. Thank you very much. That should cover for Yara. Actually, that gives him a bit of a kick on the backside to play better. So that's good. That's worked out well. Yes, oh hello indeed, Dan. Now what's going to happen is we're going to get the other lad come through, and he's going to be incredible. And I've already just signed £1 million worth of central midfielder, so might have to try and rejig the formation again, to be honest. Sprinkle of Dortmund Stardust, a little sprinkle. Bukala wants to leave. All right, okay, fair enough. Look, set piece coach is in, and Alan Noah is a striker that's come in. C plus. Fine. £10 million though. Finishing of 15, acceleration of 16, off the ball of 15, first touch 14. He might score goals, mightn't he? And there's Proust, the midfielder, who's going to be basically, right, what do we reckon? Is he going to be Thomas Muller or is he going to be Marco Reus? He's going to end up being class, isn't he? Let's see, shall we? Killian Proust. Yeah, he's fine as well. He's okay. I think he'll do as an 18-year-old, won't he? First touch, passing, technique, balance. Fine. Okay. I think we've made some signings. So we've pulled this off because we've got a link up with Dortmund. They're our affiliate club, and we don't have to pay for these players as well. That's the beauty of it. So these two lads have just rocked up and instantly made our side much better. So Butel is immense as a wing back. That is what I wanted from a wing back. 6 foot. He's a bit on the short side, but never mind. Yeah, he is much better than Yara. And now we've got the issue of working out where to put. Actually, it's not really, is it? We just move Ragaman out. Put Proust in there. Poor Lejnik's turned up, going, "Oh, I'll be able to have a game." Well, maybe not. We've got an issue as to where you go now. And then Noah as well, who probably should go somewhere on there on the bench. So the question now is where do we put Olejnik as an anchor? Oh yeah, look at that, just properly DM him in there, and then let Proust and Lederman do some stuff. Would that work as an AP and central mid? Need a new formation, 2-6-2, get the new guys in midfield. I think we do, don't we? Worryingly though, is that Olejnik can't really pass the ball out. So we could... yeah, let's Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we? Hopefully it's not Sebastian Deisler. Cisse, early signings are an E? I don't think so. Right, so maybe we have Alejnik, we need to work out where he goes. I think that's the thing now. So I've jumped a bit too quick on him. In hindsight, I should have just gone straight with the Dortmund guys from the start, shouldn't I? Console, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You seem to be taken to Poland like a duck to vodka. I mean, yeah, a little bit duck à l'orange, I think is where I am. Fine at home, terrible away. Have we left the land of Dracula? Asks Tuny. We have. We are in the land of cabbage rolls now, which are very tasty. It's the land of shakshuka. And we owe it all. We owe all of this to Colo Torre, our coach. We wouldn't be able to do it without him. So he's turned up. We've got a link with Borussia Dortmund, which has helped us bring this lad in on a free transfer. Well, on a loan, sorry, without paying any wages or anything. So Florian Buchel has come in at wing back. He looks fine. And Killian Proust looks reasonable for a midfielder. Again, someone who doesn't cost a penny and is currently valued at £18 million. Oh my word. Yeah. Okay. That seems fun. Let's try this, shall we? Let's see how we get on in Poland. This is going to be embarrassing when we lose the league with these two players in, isn't it? I think the tactic is give the ball to them lads and nobody else touch it. If anyone else is touching the ball, something's gone wrong, right? Do you know what I mean? Have we fell upwards again? Maybe, Dan. Maybe. It could well be Wonder Kid attributes. You're right, Mungo Killer. That's a good shout. Send Aaron the save file. They have a tactic knocked up in a couple of minutes. Oh, 100%. 100%. Like, he'll look at this and he'll be excited. He'll be very excited. KMS Florin, we are in a new team. Yes, my friend, we're in Poland now. So, very much looking forward to seeing what happens here. Doing Lederman? Maybe we have to make him an AP. Has Hadji removed you from his Christmas card list? I hope not. I don't think he has. I think he's all right with us. Do you know what I mean? Could we go for a title? Look, let's not get too carried away just yet, Ian. We've lost 2 games out of 4 so far. We've got a 50-50. It would be great if we could. It would be really great if we could, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how the new lads look when they settle in. Oh, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? It's the league title on. I love it. Everyone's instantly just turned straight away and just went, wow, it looks like we're going to win the title now, doesn't it? Maybe we are, Millhouse. Maybe we are. So that's a maybe. Well, it's not a definitely no. Is this the top tier in Poland? It is. It is JJB, yes. And we're playing Lech Poznan. So we all have to turn ourselves round now, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. Let's see how we get on then with our new midfield. Blimey heck, we're down to 9th. Lose 2 games and we're down to 9th. We were 3rd. So my question is going to be, is Olejnik as an anchor the right choice here? Or do we have him as a ball winner midfielder, maybe? Okay. Is he going to be too static? Cardenas is going to join in here, so we might have to get Lederman to move out. Proust theoretically should be doing some good stuff in midfield. But we'll have to wait and see. Maybe we do lack a little bit of dynamism now, possibly. You're cleaning up trophies now. I've won the 2nd division in Romania, so close to League One. It's nearly the special one. Special-ish. I think so. I think so, Tuny. I reckon this is an almost achievement hunter, isn't it? And in this match, presumably, we're not the favourites. You know, we're the underdog. So I guess as long as we have a decent result here, then we can't really complain, right? Like, this is good. Draw moves us up to 7th, apparently. Half time. Nothing really separating anybody. Okay, we're doing well now. Now, the question is, do we change anything? Do we let Olejnik do some more stuff? He's on a 6'5" at the minute. Do we let Lederman move a little bit? He's on a 6'8". Proust is on a 6'6", and he's not really done anything. TJ the badge collector. Service station hunter, possibly. Ball over the top. Here's where we can see the goal. Oh, good save. Trelovsky. Right, so straight away, start of the second half. Good save by the keeper. Right, tell you what, let's make him a DM, possibly. Maybe a half-back. Give him a half-back. And I'm going to make Lederman. Actually, I'm going to make Proust central midfielder. And attack is where he's best at. There you go, Lederman. In for Bederneck. Just turned over the top. That's fine. Actually, maybe Proust is on the wrong side. Possibly. That could be it. That's Proust. Right footer. Lederman left footer. There you go. That makes more sense. Okay, let's see if this works a little bit better, shall we? Bit more balance. Not away. Proust. Has Proust given away a penalty? Is that inside the area? No penalty, that's fine. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I put Buchel as a complete wing back as well. Bit of encouragement, I reckon. Swap Bednarik round. Lederman's knackered. Change him for Gabby George, possibly. I reckon if Gabby George drops a tiny bit deeper, then that might help us a little bit. Proust on a 6'4", so we're expecting better things from him, and it's not really happened just yet. But it's his debut, so he's just, adapting to life in Poland. Cardenas. And Awayu back inside. Cardenas. Olejnik. Proust. Out wide. Finds Buchel. Great cross in. We've won the ball back, that's fine. Buchel. Gabby George loses it. Oh, come on. one back nicely. Bruce. Might have to do less dribbling, I think. Gabby George slips it through. Kostic! Yes! Right, turn yourselves around. Right. Have a bit of that Lech Poznan. Cracking finish. Gabby George slips it through. What a ball. Kostic in on as a sub. Past the keeper. Three minutes to go. Is it another home win for Rakow? It could be. It could be. Kostic with a free kick. Cardenas just killing time. Kostic. Oh! Oh! It's 2-0. Come on. Get in. What a free kick this is. Lovely little bit of manoeuvring. No one thinks Kostic is going to do that. What a win. We'll take that, won't we? Every single day of the week. Happy chap? I think we should be. That is a brilliant result over... I mean, look, Lech Poznan are going to be up there or thereabouts, surely. And if they're not, then we've done our job. We've ruined their season for them. Louis Robson, Stuart Scuff. Welcome in. Appreciate the follows. Very kind indeed. Let's have a look. I want to see this. Oh, I've got to get me data back. Hang on 2 seconds. Let's see. I want to see what the. See what all the pass maps look like. Where is it? Where have I put it all on my... Sure, we used to have it saved somewhere. Right. Let's just see whether... That was reasonable. I need to get all me things back on again. We might be champions. Played 5, won 3, lost 2. So maybe the champions. Maybe it's on. Could be. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not on. Get the bus route planned. Yeah, might as well. Like it seems a given, really. So probably should. I would try and get the day off work if you can, because it's going to be busy. So start booking in now. Yeah, let your bosses know that you know that we are going to have a title parade. I'll get you the dates actually. When is it? It's going to be 24th of May. I mean, we'll have the league wrapped up by about the 14th of December, but probably the 24th of May feels reasonable. You know, let a bit of nice weather happen, and we'll all celebrate it together nicely. Seems like the best way to do it, doesn't it? Really. Do they have bank holidays and pulling off this match? I mean, not after that match, obviously, but when we finish the season as champions, and you know, having won everything else, probably. So it's £1.7 million buyout clause. There's not a lot of money there, is there? But I like Poznan's idea there of going, right, we've just lost. Quick, let's try and buy one of their players quickly. See if that works. So Lederman's out then. So Lederman's out for, not for George, because George is injured as well. It's possibly for Sirijic. Another centre back out, so Bakala's in. Bednarik's out. Kostic. Right, so a little bit of a rejigging for Maitz Legnische. Legnische, is that right? Oh. Hang on. Players are kicking off now. What's wrong now? Insufficient squad depth. I mean, we've got some young players. Okay, fine. Look, let's go and buy some more players. But I don't know what they're wanting. You know. We've brought brilliant players in, incredibly talented players, and they're now sitting there going, But Gaffer, can we have some more players, please? And all that's going to happen is the ones that are here complaining are the ones who are going to be sold. So it's up to them, really, if they would prefer to be sat there saying they want more players, or whether they're happy just to sort of like sit back and ignore the fact that they're the ones that are going to be replaced. Interesting, isn't it? Footballers are weird folk, I think. Gaffer, can we have some more players? More players. Yeah. Giving it the whole bloody, what's he called? Not Arthur Dodger. Timmy in it. Timmy from, please sir, can I have some more? Iris Dancer in on the follow, appreciate that. And the FC Scottish Cup winners. Nice to see you. Gaffer, get more better players that can take my place in the squad. Yeah. And then you're right, Mungo Killer. And then they'll complain at a lack of game time. Yeah. Oh, Gaffer, I've just lost my place to that really good player that I said you should buy and you did. Anna Yanwu makes it 1-0. There we go. There's no point complaining, lads. And it works on the pitch. That's what we want to do, innit? We keep getting results. That's what we need to keep doing. Just work a bit harder. Oh dear. Didn't want that though. Yeah, there's a big gap here, isn't there? Right back's out of position, which I guess is fine because he's an inverted fullback, inverted wing back, so he's going to be out of position a bit. So maybe he needs to think about that. Maybe the wide centre back needs to be on this side, covering. So yeah, maybe he needs to be wide, and then he doesn't. He just needs a normal centre back. That probably makes more sense, actually. Maybe we're now going to be exploited down the other side. I don't know. I don't know. Too many things to think about. It's Cardenas. Prush puts it inside. Penalty? It's got to be a penalty. It's a penalty every single day of the week, isn't it? Prush steps up. Oh, he's missed it. Damn it. I mean, he might be a wonder kid, but not a penalty taker, apparently. That's okay. We can deal with that. That's fine. That's just one of those things. It was a good save, Dan. Sometimes you just got to give credit to the goalkeeper, haven't you? It wasn't a bad penalty. It was a great save. I think that's football in general, the Mungo, isn't it? That everyone wants to be a first team player and a regular. No one's happy being a bit part player, are they? Is he Wonder Kid, or is more like I am a Wonder Kid? I wonder, kid. Yeah, maybe. I think he's got all the abilities to be a Wonder Kid. Whether or not he's going to achieve that with us, we don't know. We haven't exactly got the setup. This is an interesting thing, though. This is our third away game that we've been losing. We played 3 away games. Are we going to have a home and an away tactic? This is interesting. I haven't considered this before. It makes it fun though. Bruce might have to come off. He's on 6-1. Midfielder, change him to a box to box, possibly. In fact, would Bruce work as a box to box? Positioning's not great, is it? Passing, his passing's very good, so maybe I'm as Rosala, maybe. More of a playmaker though, isn't he? I think that centre midfielder attack would be quite handy. Maybe he sits at the top of a diamond, possibly. Right, let's bring him off, shall we? Give him a rest. If we're going to lose, we might as well rest him. Home tackling away tactic and a neighbouring tactic. Yeah. Nice word, Dan. Yeah, get all three sorted. I mean, we did miss a penalty as well, so there is that to consider. Kozurek inside, cleared away. Oh, Dennis. Oh, Alfred Buchel. He's not going. Oh, he's going to score. I was going to say he's not going to score from there, but he does. Absolute goalkeeper howler. Look at this. We win a bit of head tennis. Great ball across the box there. Buchel hits it. What is the keeper doing? Oh my word. We'll take that. Thank you very much, Mr. Goalkeeper. That puts us back in the game. Oh. I do like the fact that there's a crossroads tactic, yes. A casualty tactic. Possibly even a heartbeat tactic. Who knows? Alright, Rich reckons stand up to players in the top leagues. Ooh, okay. That's going to be more sensible. Short-term pain for long-term gain, managing expectations. Long-term is key. Nice, I like that. Keep things tight and have a prisoner cell block H tactic. I'm in for it. I'm in for it. Holby midfielder. Like a Lewis Holby midfielder. Possibly need to get Miss Marple on the case. So we somehow managed to scrape a draw against a team who were near the bottom. Pantovic is wanted by Buda Glimt. Obviously he wants to go there. So when they're talking about squad depth, what I'm doing is taking a novel approach to squad depth, and I am selling players. So that should show those stupid footballers, right? Yeah, that'll show them questioning my methods. Oh, the Malmo job's available now. All I had to do was wait. And the Djurgården job came available. Radoslavsky wants to stay, that's good. Altenfeld, Theo Altenfeld. Another Dortmund player who could be quite handy for us. We need more depth. They'll never guess what I'm doing next. Yeah, that'll show them. They'll all be sat there going, did he just sell a load of players? And we asked for more players. I mean, he must. Well, yeah. All right, fine. Yeah, he must be right. Yeah, he must be right. Yeah, that must have been what we discussed. Clearly. Who's he wanted by? Lots of teams. Vitek, Jurek, Adam Becker, Marcin Novak. I mean, that's a proper good Polish name, innit? Rigoberto Rivas, probably less so. Louis Zhao. Kowalski, Kubicki. Interesting. Interesting. Some players in there. Sell the ringleaders. Great for kill the atmosphere. Oh, yeah, like, you know what? They will all go. And then it'll be like, right, now who's with me? And there'll be nobody left. And I'll be like, I win. I win. I'm going to reject Diakov's move to Lech Poznan as well, unless they start bringing some more money in. Right, non-negotiable. There's a release fee there. If you want them, you pay it. Then we have to go and try and buy a big name striker. Did anybody say Luis Semedo? Did anybody hear that right? Glimt have withdrawn their bid for Pantovic. Transfer window's closing in a week. Which is fine. Let it close. Unless something crazy happens, we don't have to worry. I mean, financially, there's not a lot we can do, to be honest. Sign Semedo. I mean, if something happens where we get some money, we'll go in for him because he's probably out of our price range now. He's probably worth about 2 million quid. So I wonder if Isidor's in. No. Need it for my end now. Malievsky, 22 years old, attacking midfielder. Bisler. He's not going to get our team, is he? Sivasspor made a bid for 900 grand. It's still not enough, is it? 2.7 million. We haven't got 2.7 million, unfortunately. So, I enjoy Generation Foot. We had a look at one of their players. It was 150 grand. And it looked like we could get him, but then he'd just signed a new contract, so he was just like, I'm not interested in talking. And then the scouts are saying, like, oh, he's an E. And I'm like, he's not, though, is he? Really? He scored 11 goals so far this season. He's probably going to be fine. So, yeah, it's one of those where, no, I think it's probably the long way around saying that. No, there's been no joy with Generation Foot. Like, we've tried, but sadly nothing yet. Do you know what? That's not a bad deal, actually. Hammerby want to loan him. Okay, loan's fine because then we get some money and And he's not actually going, so that's... Bart Simpson tipping the "at least you tried" cake into the bin. I like that reference. That's good. Is that big wide man we had at Larissa still around? Andrews Tete. Oh, he was good, wasn't he? He was brilliant. That was a big lad. Kitolono has got the goal of the week, the month award for his absolute thunder bastard. Ethan Watson, you thought it was Gary Barlow playing Football Manager for a second. My word. Wow. Well, I never. In with a follow. Appreciate that, Ethan. Very kind. I'll take it. It's not, you know, but I've been called a hell of a lot worse, obviously. What's the rules on loans from German clubs? You have to pay the loanees. I don't know. I know we've got a link up with Dortmund, so we don't have to play for it. We don't have to pay for any of theirs. So I think we definitely use that to our advantage. Who are we playing? We're playing Gornik Zabridza. Where are they? They're currently right. They're right. Okay, so they're 12th. So a win here would be helpful. Oh, wrong side. Bruce needs to be there, doesn't he? Nick out for Butel. Inside. Jamac taps it home. That gives us the lead. 9 minutes in. Butel down the wing again. So much space, isn't he? Great ball through. Jamac. Little tap in. He's been out injured. He comes in straight away, does what he needs to do. I know the league leaders have got a game in hand, but we're only 2 points behind them, so that is encouraging as well. Ambros, nodded away. Dean Ambros. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, Jagielloni. Then Wisla Plock. So that's an important match actually in the top. At the top of the table. So yeah, played 7. At the minute, 1-4, 1-3 technically. So I've actually played 6. Well, 1-4, drawn 1, lost 2. With a formation I don't use very often. In fact, rarely. I think it's probably the best description for it. Alayak intercepts. Now it's Bruce. Bruce Butel. So that's everyone run with him. Oh, keeper's got it. Back at launch, is it? Alejnik. Cardenas. Lederman. Mitrovic. Alejnik. Bit of space. Good ball through. Oh! Pantovic. Great goal. Keep that flag down, ref. Disallowed? Is that 3 or 4 tonight? 3 or 4? I think it's 3, isn't it? Maybe it's 4. Great finish. Is anyone keeping tabs? Is that 3 goals or 4 goals we had disallowed tonight? One nil's good. We can take 1-0. It's 2-1 game at the start. Remember that much? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so definitely 3. I can't remember if there's 3 or 4. It is probably 3 to be honest. That's got to be offside, surely. They've given that. Ooh, it's tight. They're not even going to show you how. They're not even going to show you. Like, that's frustrating, isn't it? When you can't get to see whether or not it was actually close or not. They just go, yeah, you don't need to see that. Don't worry. Highly in touch on the low, blow up with a bang. Slightly in love with the blow, try come with a fan. Sharp like a cut on my throat, leave with a couple of man. I'm not asking to double my dough, so he should have run to the bang. Breaking it in, facing your fears when your face. Corruption at its finest, I think so. No penalty there either. Try Dennis. Anianu. Well, at least we know that it's not going to be a case of we win all of our home games. Oh, you know, actually, I was going to say maybe we don't know. Maybe we possibly do. It's over the top. Oh! We've been done. We've been absolutely done. Unbelievable. Well, as we say, we don't want to just win automatically. We got to earn it. Wow, that's my word. Oh, he's not scoring that. Who's this Lisa guy? Percy Lisa. We're going to have to look at this fella. 31-year-old. Oh, beautiful at the back post. Yes. He's a man for an equaliser, isn't he? Cardenas, what a cross. Buchel's back post header. God, that'll do. Oof. Talk about digging us out of a hole. Right, look, a point's better than nothing, isn't it? We're 4 points off the top still. So Buchel is a baller. He is very, very good. You know what? If he can, yeah, if he can be can just keep us going, then I'll be happy. Everyone's a permanent deal for Buchel already. Yeah, I get that. I can see why. I don't think we're going to be able to do it though. It's probably unlikely. But you know, Armando Gali. There's another centre back. 6'5" from Dortmund. Is it cheating if we go and get another Dortmund player? I don't think it's cheating at all, is it? It's literally that's what our system allows us to do. This is the whole point of this arrangement. Evening, Alex. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Who's this? Karim Adeyemi? Adeyemi? Anyone heard of him? He might be alright, surely. Okay, so Armando Gali looks like he might come in as well. And that'll be an extra defender, and that'll make us a bit better. Gali stays as his release clause has expired. What? Where was he going to go? His release clause expired. Sorry, that's the thing. I've reread it. Let's take part in transfer deadline day, and then we'll move off. Yeah. Are we able to bring any more players in? That's going to be the question, isn't it? I think the players we brought in are better than the players we've got. Do you know what I mean? So I think the players you complained have got to look at this and go, do you know what? Yeah, we're in a better spot now. There's Andrew Tete. Interesting that you mentioned him, Jason. 30 years old. Flying the flag still. Right. Yara's gone. He's in. Yeah, look at that. 28 million quid's worth of centre back. Yes, please. I think that'll work. Pantovic drops his concerns. Good. Right, all we had to do with him was loan 3 players in from Dortmund. Now he's happy. I think we're finished. 8 hours to go. Oh, young German goalkeeper, young Polish goalkeeper. How much for? For nothing? I learned it probably won't be nothing, but Bednarek's not going out. 30 grand. Let's try that, shall we? There you go. Get a young goalkeeper in as well. Maybe. In he comes. Vaclav Journey. Is he still only 30? Wow. Back. Right, you can go on loan, that's fine. We're on 277 grand. That's not too bad. I think the 6'5" free transfer from Dortmund will be brilliant. Thank you very much. Is that players under 21 don't need you? Under 22 don't need to be registered. Excellent. Cool. I think that's fine. Yeah. Cool. Right. Pretty sure we're sorted then. Yeah. New signings are in. Most of them are from Dortmund, which makes things much easier. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just buy Dortmund players. That should have been our technique from the start. To be honest, I don't know why we didn't just do that before. Right, we got Vitek Lodz next. So 17th versus 7th. I think that is probably something that we'll do on tomorrow. Actually, yeah, what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Monday, so let's do it tomorrow then. Interesting, isn't it? Trying to work out what days are what. But yeah, tomorrow's Monday, so we'll do that then. That'll be good. We can go and have some fun there. So it's always been a pleasure chatting to you, and I've had a nice time tonight. Let's see who's around. It's been warm, but I think we've got through it in the end, which is all we can really ask for, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. So let's have a little look, shall we? Who looks like there might be something fun? Where have we been? Where have we not been? We've been here before. We've been there before. That's fine. We've done that. Right. Let's go over here. Right. I don't think we've been here before. Let's go and see Z Hero 87. Okay. So go and give them some love. They're in a network save, I think, with Frodank. So we know who Frodank is. So go and give some love. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Right. So take care. Speak to you in a wee bit. Bye now.